In today's video, I have a new series that I wanted to share with you guys. It's called What's in the Box, Episode 1. Let's go.
Please welcome CLETUS!
You have come here from all over the world because society has no further use for you. This place will now be your holding pen until your death. Because death is the only way out.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
All right, guys, so my unprofessionalism as a YouTuber, aka someone who collects figures and I unbox them and share them with you guys, is on par with none. I'm sick of using the green screen. I'm sick of setting up the damn lights. I'm sick of doing all that stuff. So I'm going to keep it extremely easy and satisfying so I'm able to get some videos out. Because as you can see here, there's a lot of boxes. And there's a lot of figures in here. And I get so many in every single day. Don't tell nobody. And I wanted to go and be able to unbox these guys and get them out of their boxes. And some of you people who did send me stuff, like Hot Toy wise, and I promised like a shout out video. I'm sorry. I just unboxed them on the live streams. I messed up. So I'm trying to get rid of the live stream unboxing as this part and just open up the figures on there. So on Monday nights, check me out, 9 p.m. EST. I do unboxings and take these motherfuckers out of boxes. So right now, we're going to get into it. We're going to unbox whatever the hell I got in these boxes. Starting out at the top. This came from Thomas Bidu. Bidu. I was able to find some credible prices on Facebook. I believe Thomas Bidu, I think they call him TC or TD. He is part of a Facebook group that I have recently fell in love with. It's called 16 Scavengers. Check them out. They have a podcast. And this is the only group that I have found. And I'm actually going to recommend this group for especially new collectors. If you're new into Hot Toys, I'm telling you now, check out this one particular Facebook group and their podcast. Because this is the only Facebook group for Hot Toy figures, 1/6 scale figures, where there is literally no hate, no trashing of comments, no nothing. I couldn't believe I found a place like that, little old me. Because you know these 1/6 scale groups, they're flocking ridiculous. It's the only group that I can see nothing but positive vibes. And it was to the point where, check this shiz out. The guy had Han Solo. Well, the guy was showing off his collection. New to the group, showing off his collection. He had a Han Solo with completely wrecked. I guess where he lived. Anything that he had white fabric of. Princess Leia, Han Solo, anything. The atmosphere of wearing the moisture turned all his outfits into yellow. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to comment on this. I go back to that post a few hours later. Nothing but positive. I said, holy shit. If this was posted on any other group, they would rip them apart, make them feel like shit, that their figures were all destroyed. And these people didn't. Totally shocked. So, first one box we got here. We got a figure from, again, Thomas, who I think smokes a little reefer, to be honest. And this is going to be the Star Wars Rogue One Stormtrooper. I have been big with the Rogue One series. I only need the Jedi Patrol common. I got the exclusive, and that's it. I don't know if I should have thrown that. Next up, I got this figures from Underground Toys. This place was the only place where I seen that they had 1/6 scale Hot Toys from Back to the Future Part 2 listed at a retail price. I also have a bunch of figures coming in from them this week since my fight. First up, we have the Marty McFly Back to the Future. What's in the box? That's what I'm calling a series, and that's what I'm going with. Second, we got Dr. Emmett Brown as well. First, one of the few figures that I started buying outside of Marvel and Star Wars. So I started branching out. You know, once you start collecting all these damn things, you gotta figure out where it's the next. What do you do next? What do you do next? Find some other figures, right? This here should be a Mezco. I got this off Amazon, and my Mezco game, excuse me, has been off the charts lately. I only need about like 3 more that I was in search of, and we could call it quits. All of this is actually based of all these purchases based off of how well I sell other figures. If I sell my other collectibles at a fair price and I have money in my account, I go ahead and I pick up things like these. So far, this here is the only thing in the box, and this is going to be the Spider-Man Classic. I got this one over the Homecoming. I want to keep everything basically to the classic comic book feel. That's what I've really been enjoying and liking doing. The only one I'm kind of upset that I bought was the Black Panther one, because he's not really the comic book version. And I was kind of stuck in a casino that weekend, so I picked it up while waiting for the fight to kill some time. So that was probably going to be the first thing I actually unboxed in a video. Next up, this came yesterday, and it went back to my original passion for collecting 1/6 scale figures, and something that got me started in the first place, and should have got me started about 10 years ago when I started getting into these. Oh wait, this isn't that. This is a different one. Trying to think what was supposed to be in this box. Because now they're looking at emails. Where the flock is that one damn thing there? I'm waiting for another Hot Toy figure that not has arrived yet. Got off eBay, so I'm going to have to start tracking that motherfucker down in a little bit. But this is the Hawkeye. I got this from Underground Toys too, I guess, right? Yeah, Underground Figures is the website. This is the Age of Ultron Hawkeye. I've been wanting to finish up my Age of Ultron series. I think that's probably the only series that I'll probably completely finish as a 1/6 scale Hot Toy collector. I like this series a lot. I think they had made the best figures. I think there's like 15 figures, and they all have their OG outfits on. I need to get Vision, Black Widow. I can't believe I actually said Black Widow. I want to get Quicksilver, and I think maybe like 1 or 2 more. A Scarlet Witch, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do know where I can get a Scarlet Witch for like $2.19 right now. I just haven't pulled the plug. Now, this one here I got from Big Bad Toy Store, because as soon as I saw that got waitlisted, and you guys who know me, who've been following the channel for my thing, I don't want to get screwed out of it. And I originally was trying to pick this up at a store in Florida, but I never went to Florida for my last camp, and then I was hunting around Long Island for it, and I could not find it. It got waitlisted on Sideshow, so I jumped all over it, and I paid 37 bucks for it, and that is the Matrix Neo. Paid $37 for this. Reason being, I picked up the Chewbacca Force Awakens and Han Solo as soon as Chewbacca passed away, and they gave me $200 store credit, where I used the extra money on this, which I'm probably then selling the Chewbacca for retail price, and I made out 200 bucks. which is nice. I enjoy doing things like that. Obviously, who doesn't want to make an extra few bucks to pay for their collection? That's basically how I paid for all of my figures that we unboxed so far, hot toy wise, especially since the Mohegan Sun fight. I've been buying all my figures based off of selling other figures, and sometimes I won't buy a figure until I sell a figure. Yeah, that's how I've been doing all of this, and that's how I've been enjoying this. Being able to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hot toys and this little Mezco figure, simply by just selling other figures to pay for figures. Why would I spend more money on my figures when there's no point of it? On top of that, like, I sold one figure for $750, a Funko Pop figure for $750. Yeah, I said, you know what I can do? I can just go buy 3 other figures that I was in search of. I'm not trying to find figures to buy, which is a complete lie, but I am trying to make sure that none of the money comes out of my personal account. It all gets recycled. And you know, you guys been hearing me say it since I started collecting hot toys. Each time I could sell 15, every time I could sell 1 box out of my storage unit, I could figure it out and pay for another hot toy, or I can just bank the money. Another big thing was, if you guys don't know, I sold about $24,000 in 60 days of Funko Pops and Pokemon stuff. I put this towards all my other stuff, including my pre-orders. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I'm going to touch more on that in another one, and I gotta start cleaning this up before Punky comes home and beats our ass. I'm out. Boo. Whoops.